Hello friends, this is Kathy with Scrappy Squirrels, and I would like to welcome you back to our Journaling Through Lent series. I'm so glad that you decided to join us today. And if this is your first time watching one of our videos, I would encourage you to go back and watch the other videos in this series so that you can get all caught up. And if you're enjoying this video series, please go over to YouTube and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Scrappy Squirrels. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. You guys may have remembered me talking about how chunky our little junk journal has been getting. So I wanted to show you what I've done as a solution. I have given her a little belt, which actually is this beautiful piece of sari silk that I got from Miss Tina. I think it matches perfectly, but I'm just tying that around her like a little sash to hold her closed when I'm not using her, and I think that just adds a really nice touch. So we're going to go back to where we were, and guys, today we are on day 20, so we're officially halfway through Lent. So if you're trying to keep up with your resolution or whatever you gave up for Lent, then you're halfway there, so that's exciting. And if you remember yesterday, we made our little hidden paper clip, so we already have a little bit going on this page. We've got the edge of that pattern paper that we attached to the page before, and we've got this clip. So you've already got a little bit of embellishing. Now, I don't love that I can see through the page where I had used a gel pen to journal from yesterday, and it bled through a little bit, but that is okay because what we're going to do today is going to cover that up. So one thing that we haven't really talked about a lot is using magazine pages in your journal. This is such a great source of material for cheap, or if you already have the magazines, it's practically free. So I would encourage you to just flip through any magazines that you may have and just look for images that would either make a good background or a good focal point. And this actually was not a true magazine, but it was an old devotional workbook. And it had this really pretty, just a shot of some red clover blooming in a field. But so what I've done is I've cut that down to be just a little bit smaller than my page. And I'm going to be attaching it underneath the clip. But I do want to put some journaling space on it. So as you can see, the back of it already has some writing. So I took a piece of lined paper from this little book. I had removed some pages, you guys may remember, just to make room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue a piece of that lined paper onto the back of my magazine picture. So let me go ahead. Where's my glue? Guys, if you could see this desk, I'm telling you, it is the biggest mess you've ever seen. So, and I'm actually not going to worry about like gluing it all the way down. I'm just going to kind of glue the top of it so that we kind of have a little flip, because I am going to be attaching something else here in just a moment. Okay, so that's one layer. And another thing I thought would be fun is just to add some smaller scraps. I had these scraps of paper from when I was making another project. So we've got coffee dyed, we've got lightly tea stained, and then we've got some avocado dyed paper. So I wanted to just kind of incorporate those and just kind of in that messy, not structured look. And I went ahead and wrote today's Bible verse on the piece of avocado paper because I just love that verse. And, our prompt was to write a prayer of thanksgiving. And to me, that verse in itself is the perfect prayer for Thanksgiving. So to attach these to the page, I am simply going to use my stapler. And you could glue this. There's so many different ways that you could attach it if you did not want to staple it. But just for today, I'm just going to staple it just to show you how easy that is. Now, if you don't love that staple showing, it doesn't bother me, but you could always cover that up with a sticker or a piece of washi. Now, I do want to cover it up on the other side because this is the, I guess, the opposite side of it, and I don't want that sticking out. So I'm going to cover that up, and let's see, what could we use? We could use a scrap of lace, but it's going to be hidden under the clip, so I don't know that I want to do anything that thick. So I may just try putting a little piece of washi over it. When in doubt, get the washi out. That's going to be our motto. Because you can just cover that up. I just don't really want it to be exposed because that's the side that's kind of pokey. Okay, so we're going to put this down. And just to make sure, I'm going to put another layer over it. I do love to layer up some washi and get that kind of just eclectic look going. So I'm going to put a piece up here. And then, let's see, maybe I need another skinny type. I've got these skinny ones I got from the going out of business sale at Joann's. Have you guys been to check that out yet? So sad that Joann's is going out of business, but I have been able to get some things at a good price. So I'm trying to not go back in there, though. I've already been there twice, and I do not need to go back because my bank account is saying, please do not do that. Okay, so I'm going to just put that there, and I like that because it's covered up that staple, and it just adds a little bit of interest to the top. And you could also, if you wanted to embellish this further, you could put some word stickers here, or if you had like even a little tiny journaling tag, you could affix that there. But I think for now, we're just going to leave it. So we've got our journaling space. And then you could write on both sides of that if you wanted to. And you could also write on this page. So lots of space on this page for journaling. So I'm going to tuck that in. And that is it. That was just a quick and easy addition to our journal. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm curious if you enjoy using magazine clippings or pictures in your journals. You just comment below and tell us what you think. If you guys are local to Athens or Southeast Tennessee, Tina and I are offering our next junk journaling class on April the 11th at 6 p.m. That is a Friday. We had originally planned on doing it on that Saturday, but I completely forgot that my son is in a wedding that day, so we wouldn't be able to do it. But I would love to have you all join us. So if you think that's something that you might be interested in, the cost is only $25. We're going to be going over a lot of different techniques and having a lot of fun together. So just go to our Facebook or Instagram page for more details about how to sign up. And I hope you will all come back tomorrow and join us again. I hope everyone has a great day.